Welcome everybody to our local talent segment. I'm very excited to be with our very special guest, Luca Gargano, 20-year-old student athlete. You're currently a swimmer on the York University swim team. Tell us a little bit about that. How's that experience been for you?
It's something different. I've never been on a university swim team before, so this is my first team. And we train around 4.5 to 5 hours a day.
Oh,
so
wow.
we start our day at 6 a.m. to 9, and then we have our afternoon session in the afternoon. Plus, I'm balancing school and work, so it's a really busy schedule, but I'm happy to be doing it.
So you were on the swim team at St. John de Brébeuf, the Catholic high school. Can you just explain a little bit of the transition from the high school level swimming to the university level?
I think it's just the commitment level. That's the big difference, because in high school we would only train for an hour every other day, and here we're training like 4.5 hours every single day. So you need to have a lot of commitment and a lot of passion in swimming in order to be successful, obviously, but also to continue on this road, obviously, that I'm trying to go on to Tokyo 2020 eventually.
So that's your goal?
That's my goal.
Wow. How are you preparing yourself to reach that goal?
I think it's just a lot of mental and physical strength, and also just again, like I said before, the passion for it. You can't just wake up one morning and decide, hey, I'm going to do this. 20 years down the line, you have to start from a very young age. Mm-hmm. I've been swimming since I was 3 years old. And every single year when I go to Italy over the summer, I've been doing open water competitions. I've been swimming 2 to 3 hours every single day. So I think it's a lot of passion, dedication, hard work.
Tell us a little bit about those open water challenges.
To be honest with you, the first one that I ever did, I almost got a concussion getting kicked in the face 7 times. But I think in that moment when I stopped in that race, I took about 2 minutes and I looked out and I saw everybody continuing, and I said to myself, is this a moment in my life where I'm going to quit, or is this a moment in my life where I'm going to just strive for success? And in that moment, I made a promise to myself that I'm never going to give up. And I ended up placing 23rd out of 150 people in that race. And keep in mind, I was last.
Yeah.
So I think it's just always never to give up, and the small details is everything that's going to matter later on.
For sure. That's awesome, man. And kind of describe the life of a swimmer. What goes into it? The work ethic, the daily routine. Give us a day in the life of Luke.
I think it's just a lot of sacrifice, to be completely honest with you. There are nights where I can't go out with my friends because I have training at 6 a.m. the next day. And there are weekends where all of my friends will be going to homecomings and everything, but I'm the one who stays behind because I'm going to do extra. And I think that's what all athletes need to strive for. It's not what the coaches see and not what your other teammates see, but the extra things that other people don't see.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to make you successful later on.
You've been swimming from a very young age. What got you into the sport of swimming? Was it just kind of something you grew into, or you had somebody who mentored you to get into it? What pushed you to ultimately pursue swimming as a career?
To be honest with you, since I was 3 years old, I was going to Italy every summer, and having a condo on the beach, you have the ocean right there in front of you, and just every single year, I would go out for 10 minutes, I would get stung by a jellyfish, and then, just that process of, getting hurt and keep just pursuing my goal. I think when I was 3 years old, I said to myself, I want to be a fish.
That would be a pretty cool lifestyle. How much of the mental aspect goes into swimming? Obviously, you got to be in great physical shape. How much is it actually the mental awareness you need to prepare yourself before going to a big race or a big swim?
I think it's 99% mental and 1% physical.
Wow.
Because you can train your muscles, day in, day out, but in the day of the competition, it's all about mental strength and just that belief in yourself that you can do anything that you want. Mm-hmm. And I think it also has to do with a lot of heart. You need to love what you do, obviously. I don't get up every single day and hate my life because, I got to train for 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
I go into it and I say, I want to do this. This is who I am as a person, and I want to show the world who Luca Gargano truly is.
That's awesome. Who's any particular idols you look up to or aspire to become?
I look up to Michael Phelps, to be honest with you. I know his diet, 10,000 calories a day.
Yeah, I saw that on YouTube, the YouTube challenge. Crazy how much the guy eats.
Yeah. I'm at 8,000 right now. I'm going to try to push for that extra 2,000 in me. But no, I see how much success he has. And I think I've developed a lot of my character traits based off of his lifestyle, just the mental sacrifice and, not going out at night so much that way I can train the next day. To be honest with you, in the span of 3 years, I haven't taken a single day off.
Wow.
Even when I travel, I try to do something here and there because, again, the small details is what's going to count in the end.
I think I saw it because I do follow you on Instagram. I saw you post something. It was pretty cool. It said, work so hard that your idols become your rivals. Because there was that story about, I forgot his name, but the boy who had met Michael Phelps and then later beat him in the pool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Michael Phelps, talk about a little bit of his career. He's obviously dominated the sport. Is that something that motivates you to become the next Michael Phelps, or do you just try to do the best you can?
To be honest with you, I look up to Michael Phelps as an idol, but I don't want to be him. I want to be myself. And I think that's what a lot of people have to develop within themselves nowadays, especially because there's a lot of it's hard to explain, but if you look at our society today, people are trying to aspire so much to be other people that they lose who they are in themselves. And I want to be the best Luke I can. So I appreciate him as an individual. I completely admire for everything, all the medals he's won, but I want to start winning my medals and start showing the world that hard work and determination can give you anything you want in life.
So what are some future goals for you? Obviously you want to make the Olympics. Beyond that, what are some future goals you want to accomplish? Obviously in and outside of the water.
So inside of the water, I want to at least place in the 10-kilometer open water swim. That's what I want to do at Tokyo 2020. I want to make at least 2 Olympics with the hard work that I'm going for. But to be honest with you, beyond swimming, I'm going to university to become a teacher. But beyond that, I want to become a coach and a mentor for people, because I feel like all the things that have happened in my life, I can give back to the community, because, there are things that happen in people's lives that shape them as who they are, obviously. And I want to show the world that despite any kind of situation that you grow up with, the pain and suffering can also turn into happiness. And I want to show the world that you can be happy. You don't need to have synthetic things in order to be happy.
That's really, really good feedback to give people. And in that vein, if somebody, let's just say, somebody's growing up around the area, because you are from Woodbridge, correct?
Yeah.
If there's that local Woodbridge kid who one day aspires to be a big-time swimmer, a big-time athlete, what's a tidbit of advice you would give to that person?
I think it's honestly what I said before, never give up. And I know that a lot of people say never give up, and people don't take that seriously, but I've faced so many struggles in my life, not only injury-wise physically, but mental, people that didn't believe in me. And it was people that obviously were close to me and that I loved. And it was very difficult to hear, you're not 1 in a million chance that you're going to make the Olympics, give up now, focus on school, this and that. But why give up?
Yeah.
You're your number one idol, and you're the only person at the end of the day that can make your dreams become reality. So I think one thing that I can tell people who are watching this is just never give up on your dreams. Because if I can do it, you can do it, and anyone can do it.
Finally, why should people look out for Luke Gargano?
Because I'm training every single day, and I don't care what kind of obstacles are going to come in my way. I'm going to make Tokyo 2020. And I know that lots of people will smile and say, "Oh yeah, this guy, this and that." But I'm telling you right now, I am getting up every single morning at 4:30 a.m. to go train, and I'm ready.
He's got the passion, he's got the heart, and he's certainly got the talent. Luke, thanks so much for doing this. I wish you the best of luck. And hey, man, in 2020, I'll be seeing you along with the rest of us on our television sets, seeing you win some gold for Canada. Thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you so much.
This was the Local Talent segment with Luke Gargano. For next time, this is Luca Rosano from Snapped signing off. Thanks for watching.